everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some of the RWBY visual novel with me. And last time, well, a bunch of plot happened, essentially. Osmond thinks Selma betrayed him. Penny's making friends. We did some Neo stuff, because Neil's date was popping about. We got to hang out with Amber, find a bit more about her and her royal heritage, it turns out. It turns out her mother was the queen and stuff. Fair enough. It's as good a plot as any for her, I suppose. But yeah. Now, I don't know how long these next bits are going to be, so depending how long they are, I might just add them onto this video. So, blop. If we're continuing the video, then here we go, I guess. If not, you know, I've got an intro bit there. Right, anyway, let's continue on with the week. So, we just did Penny and Ciel's stuff. What else is here? I don't know. Is there anything else here? Like, we haven't heard from Neo. So, my assumption with Neo is that that's the event setup. I want to think. I think it's set up and we're pretty much good to go. We just need to wait until the weekend. We can speak to Neil then. So that'll be fine. I'm going to check anyway just in case, because you never know when events might pop up. There's bugger all here. Okay, wait, I might... Just a second. Battle points. 28, 26, 27. Okay, mind and toughness are the next things to power up. Go! Toughness. Nighttime. Anything here? Nope. There's a good witch thing, but we don't care about that. We're not doing good witch stuff. At least not in this world. There's never anything in the library. Library's such an empty place. I really want to find Emerald. I still haven't seen the bloody Emerald picture. Like, I could go into the files and find it, but I want to see her in it. But that's very unlikely unless Cinder makes an appearance. Even if she does, it's a 50-50 will Emerald even be there. Such a pain. Well, whatever. Alright, let's just train some more. So the next day we go. Mental training. Well, classroom. Blup. That's what's... Oh, Peach. That's all for today's students. Good, lunch. What is Professor Peach looking at? Oh. Professor Goodwitch. She's looking straight at Professor Peach. Wonder what they need to talk about. Perhaps why Peach was distracting her? Goodwitch isn't an idiot. She knows. She'll know. She probably knows. She'll probably tell us if it's something important. I need to make a phone call anyway. We're gonna talk to... Thingy? Make partner. What brings you to my reign? Make partner? Make partner? First of all, I petition to never be called that in public ever again. Secondly, I thought I should finish my train of thought from last Sunday. Before we were interrupted. Oh yeah, they're not getting expelled thing. That sounds kind of important. I've been meaning to ask, yes. How do I keep my students in the school? As I was saying, it's simple but difficult. No single mission in the final exam can earn the students enough credits to make up for half of your credits. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. But there's no rule that stops teams from accepting more than one mission. Right. I think how this is gonna work then. Can accept more than one mission. Okay, technically after... It's supposed to be after the dance. Teams go on the first mission. But there was talk of us going a mission before that. But, like, we wouldn't be. But, like, this would explain why we are going on that mission. Because we're going on an extra one. For extra points. That would make sense. Okay. Do I get extra credits for doing the whole stuff up and, like, peak and all that? Anyway. Miss Goodrich, as a supervising hunter for the final exam, I believe I am required to familiarize myself with the mission catalog. Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Going to do lots of missions. How is this going to work? Like, we're not going to... The game's not nearly over. It's not exactly much time to do lots of extra missions or anything. Thanks for the offer, Jinn. But... I don't think we should be there. No, Jane, they definitely should not. I understand they're frenemies, but, like, they're still with the enemy. We can't invite them in everything. I know you want to, but maybe we should figure a way to save them first. We're still your enemies. It's better that we come to know nothing that may be used against you. Yes, I agree. That's very logical. We can't predict what Weiser will ever decide to suddenly become interested again. Or we can't predict whether Weiser will decide to become interested again. Yeah, I figured. Still, we wanted to make the offer nonetheless, as proof of trust and gratitude. Lisa's not an idiot thinking she would accept, but deal. It's not a smart move. They did accept. It was our pleasure, big brother. And I didn't really do all that much. Still, girls, thank you. Thank you so much. And we will help the two of you, too. It's only a matter of time, I promise. Jinn, you're giving them hope here, but, like, can you actually live up to that? Well, I mean, given how deep we are, it's either we die or we help them, so, you know. Let's do or die, I suppose. It feels nice to be able to count on someone again. What? What about me? What about you? What? You want to go? You ungrateful. What the hell? Plot your face. Oh, okay, she was joking. I was basically like, that was a bit aggressive. Sigh. Not funny, Bella. It was a bit funny, come on. With the strain you put yourself through to help Amber, we're still not sure if... I know, but it's not like I can worry about it forever and live in fear of it. Lighten up. Now, shall we go eat or not? Sigh. I guess she's right, isn't she? They're having a really nice time. That scares me. Anything that's nice in this game scares me because it makes me feel like something bad's going to happen. There's nothing here, is there? No, there's probably not. Yeah, I'm going to go down a prediction. There's nothing here. I'm just going to go to the gym. Save time. All that jazz. Strength! Double check. I'm double checking, but like, I don't believe there's going to be anything here because I believe there's going to be anything here. It would have already happened because there's no way there's a date that triggers this light in. Especially since it's like Jack's second date and stuff. That's not happening because like, yeah. I've not done the first date in this file. What happens in the husband's office? Yeah, nothing. It's just that joke again. Why is that line still there? That's always just still there. It never does anything. Because that actually does something someday. Alright, anyway then, let us go and train some more. Toughness. You went to see Jinn, but you didn't come to see me. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was that important. That's the wrong phrasing. Wrong thing to say! Even I thought that! Stupid meanie! I had it right the first time. I hate you. Gennaro, wait. I need to continue. You can keep your stupid secrets. Blah! I don't understand what just happened. Are you an only child, Amber? Well, yes. Suffice to say, for all her powers and bravery, Gennaro is still very much a child. Let me go talk to her. Wait, Mum, I can go. Nonsense. First of all, this is an official team meeting, and as a team member, it's important for you to be in it. Also, we don't want Gennaro to start having favorites, do we? A new favorite, you mean? Fine. Good. And pay attention, because I'll be interrogating you about the meeting afterwards. Heh. Okay, teammates. You'd better take notes. And there's been very little Evelyn. I just realized, like, this entire, like, last, like, 2 weeks, there's been very little Evelyn stuff. Because Evelyn went through her big arc thing where she got a lot of attention. And now, like, it's moved away from her a bit. And we're focused on some other characters. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling less Evelyn. It's fine. Next month we got an Evelyn date. It'll be good. Anyway, I have a feeling that this is about to get much more complicated. Well, considering we started by discovering that the Royal House of Vale was half created to protect the Fall Maiden, I'd say... Which begs the question to start with, why aren't you with the your family, Amber? That necessitates a bit of background. My memorization facilities are a maximum outfit. Don't worry, Titania. I will help you study. Thanks, I guess. Ugh. The enemy Salem. There have been people fighting her over the maidens, much earlier than the foundation of Vale. But the kingdom provided those individuals a great opportunity. I bet a king who married a maiden to prevent more war over it was... Wait, no. More war over it was sensitive to their plight. Yes, the Kingdom of Vale provided them with funding, but more importantly, helped them form into an actual organization. It had been many forms and names over the years, none official or public. I simply called them Sanctuary. Sanctuary? That rings a bell. I bet it does. You see, I call it Sanctuary because that's also the name of a place. The place where my family exiled themselves to after abdicating. The place where maidens are sheltered and trained. But it's also the base of operation for Osmond's orphans. You probably heard the name mentioned by some of the senior ones you've encountered. Oh, wait. Does that mean that the orphans were originally created as guards for the maiden? Yes. But not only that. Think about it. 4 great academies, 4 headmasters, 4 different groups of orphans, 1 for each maiden. You're telling me that there are 4 hunter academies were born out of Sanctuary? It makes sense. I mean, yeah, okay, that does make sense, because Osmond created the maidens, then he eventually created the huntsman academies and stuff. Or, well, I'm assuming he did anyway. Let's face it, it's going to be Osmond. Or Osmond's going to be the one that manipulated most things to go the way he wanted them to, because he's easily, like, you know, one of the guys that can get the most influence and stuff because of his abilities and his knowledge and stuff. The founders were all members, yes. When I said that Sanctuary has had different forms over the eons, it's because after forming into an organization, it had to adapt to changing times. Remnant doesn't know about the enemy or the war of the maidens. If life continues in spite of its life continues in spite of such things, and when the time for kingdoms was over, the ones of academies began. The 4 great academies of Remnant are what the kingdoms of Vale had been until the Great War. Centers of organization, influence, and manpower for Sanctuary, which is ruled by the 4 headmasters. Well, I say that, but in reality, James Ironwood and Leonardo Lionheart have almost always deferred to Osbin. Only the headmaster of Vakio has ever acted as his equal. So I'm interested to eventually see, but I don't think we're going to get that in Volume 7. General Ironwood doesn't sound really deferring, though. If I had to take a guess, I bet he started doubting Osmond after what happened to you, Amber. It's possible, yes. He failed to convince me to stay, and he failed to keep me in Sanctuary. So, you left of your own will, Amber. Why? Freedom, maybe? Because I didn't want to live out the rest of my life, my days trapped inside one single location. Bop, small cut there because brother just suddenly walked in the door without ever seeing the outside world. I wanted to actually live my life, fair enough. And I complete my training. I thought I could handle the real world on my own. Now that maidens no longer were no longer targeted for all that lives in it, I was mistaken. Still, I had never been taught that there is a way to directly steal a maiden's powers. That completely blindsided me. And it blindsided Osmond too, I bet. Guess Salem found a way to break the status quo. Oh, that. I almost have to compliment her. Millennia of fighting through proxy, trading maidens back and forth without ever researching a solution. It drives me mad just thinking about it. What's up with that anyway? If this Salem person is like the source of all that, why does don't they just offer? From what I'm told, it's been tried time and again, always without success. If she's really that long-lived, she's probably not your average schmuck. So she's immortal and extremely powerful, fantastic. Still, that explains how you came to be in Beacon and why Cinder attacked you. There's still a big question though. What question, Jinn? Everyone looks shocked by that. What? Why are the maidens so important? I don't think a being like Salem or the boss would have much use for, you know, more power. Especially since you're the proof that maidens are not invincible. Quite. Does Amber actually know about the relics? Well, she might in actual RWBY. Don't know if she does in here. She might actually in here, but don't have an actual RWBY. We don't know any of that. So, if it's not their inherent power that drives this war, what is it? I fear that bit of knowledge escapes me. Does it, or is she just not telling? I have to imagine, like, she doesn't actually know. Right? Like, there's no way Amber would just lie to us, right? Yeah, she doesn't know. Talk about anticlimactic. You seriously have no idea. I was never told, no, but I have a theory. That's something, at least. What is it? I was born and lived in Sanctuary with my family. I was taught about the history of my family, and particularly about the lives of the Queen Maidens. There's also one queen that I haven't been taught about. Her life was more a cliff note than a lesson. My grandmother, Zaladin Valesines I. The second to last queen. That's a weird omission. Wait, Amber, aren't you the fourth, though? How'd that happen? I have no idea, actually. I agree. She died before I was born, but she was my grandfather's queen. They led their kingdom through the Great War, and to their transformation into a modern country. It never made sense to me unless the omission is not because of what she did as a queen, but what she did as a maiden. Yes. You've heard the tales about the final battle of the Great War. The battleground which May wants us to take us to. You mean about how King Troilus won the battle single-handedly? Let's hypothesize that. They're not tales that my grandfather actually did in the war with a single swing of his sword. Well, I think I know where this is going. So, okay, I'll just let her say it. I'm not going to say it. I think I know what she's going on about, though. That kind of feat is beyond any human and any maiden. I think it may even be beyond the enemy. But what if... Actually, wait, hold on. I've been saying all this stuff about, okay, dates and stuff, kings and queens, all that jazz. So, wait, though. They said, yeah, the King of Vale, it was actually a thing in RWBY lore, that the King of Vale, like, single-handedly, like, ended a bunch of stuff or something. He did something really impressive and ended up, like, coming out victorious or something. That's actually in RWBY lore. I just realized maybe some of these dates do match up because technically there are all those extra little information things where Crow talks about Remnant and its history and stuff and bits of its lore. Maybe somewhere in that it doesn't actually talk about when roughly the academies not ended and stuff, or academies came to be and stuff. Who bloody knows? What if somehow a maiden is able to bestow that power, that kind of power onto others? Or she's able to get hold of an item that can give someone that kind of power. Yes. Well, I'm not sleeping tonight. Alright, I think I need a timeout. This is making my head spin. We're pretty much done. Again, it's just a theory. A pretty sound one. Please never ever bestow anything like that on to anyone, Amber. Even if I knew how, I don't think I ever would. Never say ever. You never know what you're capable of until you do it, I say. Yeah, there might be a time where we need that kind of power at our disposal to fight the boss. Oh, like when you seduced Jinn, despite your inexperience with men, Evelyn. Thanks, Penny. Yeah, something like that. Of course, Evelyn doesn't get embarrassed about that. She's just proud of that. I remember that, yes. Oh, yeah, she was there. Few thanks, Penny. You really needed that break. They're done. Janara, what do you mean, who's done? One of my pyro obsidian creatures just came to me as a fly. They're done in peak. You mean... Yes, they fixed everything they could. Electricity is running and the tunnels are currently venting. The old mines are accessible now. Partner, have you managed to speak with your guest yet? No, but I will. This is it then. The road is clear. The entrance prepared. Ugh. Hello? Well, this is different. All that's left is to go through it. Well, that's a thing. We're not actually there, by the way. Like, this is just a game showing something. Oh, some slimy sounds. There's a giant slime there. Okay, something about rest. I was just not having notification, but I think it's fine. Hey, alright, so there's something slimy there waiting for us. That's awesome, that is. Let's just keep going. Sigh. Oh, it's always sad, packing and leaving. These walls have been, I've seen so many memories being created. But alas, every beginning is another beginning. A beginning's end. It's time to say goodbye and move on. Has everyone packed their belongings? What little of them we have. Oh, I'm sure we'll be able to find more along the way. After all, we have a celebration to prepare. I just realized there's 5 of them and there's 5 in our team. Ah, but 2 of them's kind of on our side. But these 2 have been mega powered up, but we still kick this guy's ass. But this one's get powered up more. That's worrying. Ah, then this one's already annoying. A celebration? What exactly are we celebrating? No, that's a surprise. And why do you know about it? He doesn't. He just likes to play second banana to Wiser now. All will be revealed in due time, no worries. Suffice to say, the boss is going to have guests for the first time in decades, and we need to prepare for their coming. He's talking about us. Interesting. So they're preparing. The bad guys are preparing. We're preparing. Oh, dear. Oh, the big final battle's coming up soon then. Is it going to be before or after the dance, though? That's the real question. Right. Oh, okay, so a quick thing, though, about the King of Vale and all that jazz then. So my guess what Amber's trying to say is, like, Amber obviously doesn't know about the relics. Cool. But she believes the King of Vale actually did wield the power to pretty much end the war by himself. Kind of thing. He ended the final battle by himself or something with a swing of his sword. So, aka, he got hold of a relic because the Fall Maiden gave him a relic. That's why her grandmother isn't spoke about then. Because she did something like that. Interesting. Could make sense. It's logical. It's something that could be out there. I could believe it. Okay, so I can see now why there was a warning put out. This part in particular is going to bash about the RWBY kind of logic. Because it's playing with the logic quite a bit. Now, it's stretching it, but it's not completely unbelievable. Like, I think the only thing it's maybe a bit questionable is, like, the castle and the time frame of the Huntsman Academies. But, like, we don't know in RWBY lore how long Huntsman Academy's been around. We know they've been around at least as long as Raven's been around. But, like, we don't know, like, that's the earliest ones we've got. Like, we've not had any record of anyone saying before that there were Huntsman Academies. We've just heard of hunters. But that does not to say there was academies before that. Like, that's not to say you had to go to an academy to become a hunter before. Possibly people just became hunters because they were strong. Oh, possibilities. That's the only thing stretching it. Even then, it's still in a believable thing. It's like stretching it, but it's still believable. The rest of it's like, it's out there, but I can follow it. Like, it can make sense for the RWBY world. So, yeah, okay. Right, to the gym then. Increase our endurance. And then we get more training, and we're going to increase our speeds. Alright, once again, lucid dreaming. This is Friday, right? I think this is the last thing for the day. Hopefully I end up talking to myself this time. Come on, man. I seriously need to speak to you here. We need answers, at long last. We're not going to get answers, are we? Probably not. If anything, we're going to get more questions. Because of course we are. And I'm here again. Hopefully this time. Hey, Jinn. Are you actually Flame, or are you actually me, or which one are you? Took you long enough. Tell me something I don't know. Excuse me. So, I can be sure you're not just a figment of my imagination, subconscious or whatever. Tell me something I don't know. Pyrobsidian is what's left of the boss's original body. How do you know that? Excuse me? You didn't know that, did you? My brain man just made it up on the spot. Of course I didn't, but you mean... Yes. How do you think he was able to run his aura through and manipulate it as he wishes? To the point of being able to create life? With some leftover bodies, but all of it? All of it? All of our remnants? Come on. Do you remember what he told you when you spoke? That remnant was leaving its crib compared to his age. Yes, I remember. He implied he existed before the planet existed. Some deep lore there. But all the power in the world, just how big was his original body? Very big. Big enough to be a weakness. A weakness? I know you don't. And anyway, that's not why you're here. We have little time. You want to know if you should go down there. And Laugh-A-Me just said no, and that was just the end of the mine stuff. All that building up to going to the mines, we just don't go. We just ignore it. No, don't go. Just prepare for your dance. Just stick to that. Stay in school. Just ignore what they're doing. It's fine. They're idiots. Just leave them alone. Just don't do it. He just warns like, alright, sure. We just ignore them. Rest of the game, we just play it like a dating sim. Just go to the dance. That's it. Oh, that would be quite a twist. But anyway, yes. Don't you want answers? I do. I do want answers, but not at the risk of losing them. And what if it's hopeless? I can live without answers, and I've realized, okay, we're not going then. We're just gonna stick to the dance then. Ah! I can die without answers, but I can't live without them. I see. Alright, bottom line. If you're immune to his debilitating aura, you have nothing to fear from the boss, as he is right now. I knew it. All those years, what happened in Peak, Bella, Thela, he needs Wiser to do things for him that he couldn't. Yes, the boss is trapped. Always has been. He can exercise influence on Pyro Obsidian, yes, but that's it. But while he's not a danger to you right now, there's the fact that he's still letting you come to him. Wiser and others are going to be down there, for sure. They probably have a trap waiting for us. Not only do they have trap, but they have a reason for you to go down there. They all have. Oh? And for the life of me, I can't fathom what that would be. We're almost out of time. Jinn, one last thing. Well, I can't think of a reason. I can't think of a desire. I can't think of a desire for the boss. A desire? What kind of desire? There many chances he needs you to maybe become whole again or escape or something. Like, the boss must be trying to get back together, right? Like, he must need the flame for something like that. Surely. Come on, it's easy. What could a being unable to die, unable to move, unable to feel anything but himself, and do nothing but entertain some surprise guests desire more than anything? To be free and move? Freedom. Yes, it is! So of course it is! Of course it's what the boss wants. The boss wants to do stuff, but he can't. So he wants us because we're the keys to his freedom. We're gonna walk right into him. Probably not smart. But then again, we're not very smart. We do these things. Right, it's that time of the month, once again, it's that time of the week, it's Saturday, which means, I could check that and see, okay, I mean, actually, in a second, I'm actually going to check that, just to see Emerald's outfit, because I'm really curious, but first, save the game. Boop. Next, where's Neo's date? Show me Neo's date. That's Neon's date, god damn it. Oh wait, no, it'll be on the 4. It's a 4th date. Yes. I wonder if Mr. Torchwick had any luck finding... That's Neil's date right there. Perfect. Okay. Next episode, we're doing Neil's date. First, though, we're checking Emerald's outfit, because I want to see it. But... I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. It's been bothering me this entire thing. I wanted... Ah! There it is. This is the one I voted for. It's... Oh, what's her name? I forgot her name now. Feck. Dragon Ball Super Broly. Begins with a C, doesn't it? Chila. I forget how her name's pronounced. I generally forget how it's pronounced. It's like Chila or something like that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so she gets Chila's outfit, which looks wicked. I love this outfit on Emerald. It looks great. Okay, I like this. Yeah, this is the one I voted for. I knew it was like an outfit I was wanting to see, because there's no way I'd vote for an Emerald outfit unless it was something really, really cool. Wonderful. I love it. Well, I'm quite happy now. Right, anyway, people, next episode, we're going to do Neil's 4th event date thing, where I guess we're doing stuff with Torchwick as well. Oh, jeez. That'll be fun. And then after that, we'll do whatever Sunday is. Or Sunday will be part of the date. I don't know. I've not decided yet. It'll be one of the other, though. And then after that, I have 2 more events. I have then Winter's 3rd date and Jack's 2nd date, which I'll be doing after that. So, a few more episodes still to go. But yeah, next up, though, Neil's 4th date. That should be fun. All Neil stuff is great. Also, really happy with the outfit with Emerald. Oh my god, this is a great extra spray. I love it. It's up there with Ed's Death Winter and To Be Penny. Oh my god. Right, anyway, people, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all next time for some more of the RWBY visual novel. Goodbye, everybody.